He's gone.
Gee. You just chucked him
I didn't chuck him, he just rolled. He just go there. Anyway, we're here. It's F1 Fanatics time. It's live stream time, and if you read the tweet, you realise that it's time to watch Stephen play some Motorsport Manager and for me to shout loud things, and sometimes they make sense. But yes, Liam talks Motorsport. He was first. Ahmed was not first. The suspense is killing him. It's hi to Liam. It's hi to you all, fantastic viewers, for coming and joining us on the Motorsport Manager adventure that is Aston Martin. A win last time out for Charles Leclerc.
Yes, indeed.
Pato Award did decent to overcome a troubling start.
Yeah, you can tell them what happened last time.
But we're in Canada this week.
No, but first.
Right, okay.
Okay, Pato, he did decent, like you said, he did decent. But
what have you done?
Do we make a big change? I haven't done anything.
Do we?
I've just put some options on the table.
What are the options on the table?
Fernando Alonso, Simon Pagenaud, Max Verstappen, Orlando Norris.
Well, I feel like we've done Fernando. I feel like we have done Max Verstappen. My only ones that I would be intrigued by would be Simon Pagenaud or Lando Norris.
I don't think Pagenaud's good enough.
All right.
I think he's cheap.
Says it how it's.
I don't think he's good enough, but those stats don't look too bad. Lando Norris. I'm like, because it's weakening our rival.
Sometimes you make sense. I'm not sure I've been present for any of those occasions. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Katie.
Do you want Lando and Leclerc as our driver lineup?
Liam Talks Motorsport was Max and Charles.
I know she'll love it.
Ahmed was Lando. I'm all for Simon Pagenaud.
I know you are.
Indica.
He's
Lando sounds great.
Better.
Lando's
the best tactical choice. Because their Mercedes third driver is Jake Hughes, and he's rubbish.
Don't criticise him. Sam said. No, he's not here. But, I don't know. Ahmed's yes, Katie. It's exciting. Thank you for those 5 people in chat. Remember. Look at that. 5 people in chat and we've already got 6 thumbs up. That's unbelievable.
Make sure you like the stream. Thank
you for your support. Go from there. Ranga's here. Welcome, Ranga F1. Howdy indeed. Howdy indeed.
So
do we give Pato...
Max. We've done Max and we've done Alonso.
Yeah, I think they've got to go.
Well, both of them would be excellent choices.
They would be. But Pagenaud or Lando?
You want Pagenaud because of IndyCar, but I don't think he's the sensible choice.
I feel I'm prepared to give Pato another race.
I don't think we have time for another race.
We're doing 2 races tonight. What do you mean? Russell or Van Dorn? Oh, is this Anch? Anch is coming in. Anch Bav. Welcome to the chat, Anch. Russell or Van Dorn for Mercedes? Oh, I would go for George Russell, because I would love to see George Russell in a competitive car and to see what he can do within the Mercedes. Van Dorn probably should get it, being the Mercedes reserve driver. And it would be interesting to see actually Stoffel Van Dorn in some decent F1 machinery, as he never really got the chance to in the McLaren poo-housery. But I think Russell would be my pick. The man with the power is in the house. Fergus has arrived. We are not worthy, moderator. We are not worthy. But yes, welcome, Fergus. Welcome. Don't forget those new people who've joined the stream. Give us a thumb. They have. Wonderful people. Wonderful. Morning, Josh. I don't know why I said that. You said bonjour, everyone. I saw the moaning Yorkshireman. Went to go hello and came up with morning. So take it or leave it. It's morning somewhere in the world. So in that part of the world, good morning to you, Josh. And for those people who've just jumped into chat, we've got Pato, but we've also got contracts on the table with Simon Pagenaud and Lando Norris. Both will sign if we accept it. Do we go all in? Because remember, this is our last season with Aston Martin in F1, and we're going to win both championships. Is it the right decision to directly weaken our rivals and sign Lando Norris mid-season? Or do we go for the experienced sports car and IndyCar driver, IndyCar champion, Indy 500 winner, Simon Pagenaud? What do we do there?
There's not much between the two. I think we have to replace Pato. I love Pato, but in the game, just look at those stats. Lando's better at braking, cornering, smoothness, overtaking, consistency, adaptability. Everything's better. I'm sorry, Pato. I'm sorry, Pato.
If I'm being honest with you, Josh, it's very much evening in Surrey as well. So we'll take it there. My interview with Mario Andretti next week. Of course,
Nice.
Fergus, the big boy, getting the Mario Andretti interview. That is going to be awesome. We'll definitely be tuning into that interview, Fergus. That should be superb. It's crazy. Matthew D'Souza, welcome. Sorry I haven't been able to jump in on any of your streams this week. It's been they always pop up and I'm like, got to get to Matt's stream, but I can't.
So
but
Pagenaud is better at...
let us know. But hello, good evening to you, Matt. Good result on the 0-0 at the weekend, getting me, like I said to you on Twitter, Chilwell getting me big fantasy points. 8 points in the bag on fantasy. Help me beat this man here. So thank you for that, Matthew D'Souza. Cheers for that one. Wow, it's almost like England has the same time zone. Almost, Josh. I feel like Stephen wants to say something, but I feel like I should probably just keep talking and see how long that I can keep going this before Stephen gets frustrated and just picks one of the two drivers. But anyway, the options are on the table. Oh, nice. I will check out Matt's Brazil race. Awesome. Will do. Blah, 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 blah. Fergus, don't be a troll. Great game against Wolves. You need to get in the bin.
It was a fantastic game. Come on, Wolverhampton.
Gotta say, hope Raul Jimenez has a speedy recovery, because that's a horrible injury, getting a fractured skull. Wasn't watching at the time, but heard the people who were said the sound was pretty grim, but not as grim or a miracle as Roman Grosjean surviving that crash. Mental. But in chat, Lando or Pagenaud? We've had two votes for Lando.
I'm just going to pick Lando.
One vote for Pagenaud.
From you.
Yeah, it's a vote, isn't it? Good evening here in Purley. It's an evening in Purley too. We've established that the UK is in the evening time for these people. Well done, UK viewers. We're proud of you. Yeah, there were a lot of scary injuries last weekend. Lando from the Moaning Yorkshireman. Nowhere near as bad as Rogro. Absolutely. Lando.
Oh, boy.
Get him in. Lando Norris. Here he goes. We've signed Lando Norris, boys. We've got Charles Leclerc and Lando Norris. What an exciting lineup. And now we have second and third in the constructors.
Yay! That's how we make progress.
And who have Mercedes got? Jake Hughes.
They might get Pato. Although I think Jake Hughes may be rated better.
Probably. Get Webber. Oh, where?
Get out of here.
Fergus giving his tribute to Sam, signed Luca Allen.
Oh, just too late there. Those 10 votes for Luca Allen.
Wow. We are here, baby, and that is Zach. Zach from Upshift 1. Welcome, our friend. Welcome. You promised to sign Caldwell. Did we make that promise ever?
Who's claiming this?
Who made that promise?
Who's claiming this?
I feel like you go for that. Nah, mate, sign Jack Crawford. But,
is that Fergus saying Cadwell?
Of course it's Fergus saying Cadwell. Remember, guys, we are desperate for likes because we need ego massages and We cry ourselves to sleep without everyone liking our stream. So if you haven't already, like our stream. Although most of you have, to be fair, Tim.
Just some slightly worrying news towards Canada. Mercedes have the best engine on the grid.
Zach is about to watch the Fortnite live event. Why? Motorsport Manager has clearly produced better races than any Fortnite game could ever produce.
I mean, they don't even have races in Fortnite.
Exactly. So how could anything that they produce be better than what we're producing for for our fans here? Oh, fight here. Caldwell is better than Crawford.
Oh, here we go. Ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Round one between Fergus and Liam. Who will come out on top? We're doing the boring practice. Like we said, Canada has historically been quite a good track for us in Motorsport Manager. In our first career with Alfa Romeo, where we were make Alfa great again before we jumped ship. We had Kimi Raikkonen winning Canada in the rain. Fernando Alonso in our first season with Aston Martin managed to get P2. Very successful. Last year, Max Verstappen won the race. So let's hope that Charles Leclerc, our number one driver in the team, can get it over the line. Has Rosberg got better stuff than Lando? Tara is here on the stream.
Oh,
well,
Jesus.
Yeah, she well and truly invaded the stream.
What are you doing? Oscar's there. Oscar's right there. Don't touch the keyboard. Wait, has she changed something?
I don't know.
She pressed one of the number keys.
I don't think so. I think we're all good. I think we are all good. Craig Taggart is here.
Hello.
I'm in. Soz I'm late. Was watching Coventry City. How are you both doing? We're both very well, Craig. Thank you for asking. Hope Coventry we're doing all right.
On my behalf.
For my career, there are 6 races left. 45 points off the lead. Long shot, to be honest. Oh, Matt. This was the last season as well. You can't tell me you've blown it. Come on. Come on, Matt. I believe in you. You can turn this around. 45 point swing with 6 races to go. You got this. You got it. Everyone's saying hi, Tara. We've got an evening, Tara. Hi, Tara, from Katie Lynn.
No morning, Taras?
No morning, Taras. Maybe she's not a morning cat.
No.
Who knows? But yes, here we are. Canada. This is Canada, right? I'm not making this up.
I mean, you've been saying Canada a lot and I haven't corrected you, so... I mean, I could have made you look stupid and not corrected you, but... Yeah, this is Canada, confirmed.
Correct. And next up is Belgium.
Maybe?
I think it's Belgium. Is this qualifying time?
I think it is actually Spa. Yep.
Look at us go. 1 and 2. Nico Rosberg topping those leaderboards. It's a shame that he's not going to race in a race again for us.
Oh.
Gutted. Well, we just signed Lando Norris. We can't possibly do that. Oh, we got a bit of quali trim. That's exciting.
Yeah, you should get pole.
Stephen is taking over chat.
Oh yeah, this is my part.
We send out
There's
Lando
11
Norris.
people. Oh, there's 13 likes. I can't even tell you to like the stream.
Yeah, people are just well trained now. They just do it for us. They massage our egos. They're nice human beings. Right, Q1, we can just make it easy.
No pressure, Ahmed says, but there is pressure. There is
always pressure.
I'm going to be very disappointed.
There is pressure
if
to
we
perform.
Don't get pole.
We are the best.
I mean, the Crawford Cadwell debate is continuing.
I've got to be honest with you guys. It's exciting Q1 because we're quicker than the Mercedes by 2 tenths. And Jake Hughes, look, Sam O'Gara, look what he's missing out on. Jake Hughes right there. He'd be loving this. Jake Hughes has made it to F1.
Can we just take a moment here?
What?
Fittipaldi has been confirmed as the Haas replacement for Grosjean for this one race. Click.
He's driving for Haas. We saw it. We knew it. We predicted it before it even happened. And Grosjean did crash multiple times
We need
in our
F1 Fanatics
streams.
Among Us for Christmas stream.
Oh, that's that weird game, isn't it? Where you have to see who's the live stream and we'll just kill people.
I don't think we can do that. I don't think both of us can do. I know you can just get a. Maybe, maybe Fergus. Maybe. Oh, if we did a stream, the stream could work.
We'll do some. Oh, is it raining? There's a window here.
That could be quite fun.
There's a window that's.
Well, you could do on the phone. So you.
Oh no! Oh god damn it! I'm on the ultras. I don't even know why I did this. That was our one window. It's rained in Q2, so we get free choice anyway. I don't know why I'm cocking around.
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you.
Get the community involved. Ugh.
I don't want the community involved.
Ugh. Oh, look at that from Charlie Boy.
Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it, guys.
Is anyone else having stream lag?
We apologise for any lag that you may experience in this stream.
Oh, wait, there is. Katie said Lando broke it. Lando?
Oh, God, guys. You've seen us just steamroll into Q2. Lagged up. I think our internet's been a bit bad today. I'll be honest with you.
It was a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
Nothing's up. No, because the video's already gone, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gone. Nothing's uploading. Not using extreme stuff.
That's all plugged in.
Everything's plugged in. We've made it in Q2.
Craig was getting a bit.
Everyone's been getting a bit.
I'll check a bit before the race. I don't think it's your internet, Craig. I think it's ours. Do not worry.
Yeah, it's been a little bit dodgy when we were playing Call of Duty earlier. So. Ding dong ding. Oh my god, we need to get out.
Wait. No, wait. Don't panic. Look at the weather.
Panic.
Because look, it dries up at the end there.
Oh look, we got tyres to spare. We can just ping out.
Yeah, good point.
But we got to get out now. Okay, here we go, guys. Pole position. This is what we're hoping for. Also, how has Lewis Hamilton already set a lap?
No, because he just did the best lap in Q2 or Q1.
Okay.
No, he wouldn't have done it in Q1. No, that's the best time in Q2. Or his best time. Because I thought we were quickest in Q2.
Oh no, the rain's out. Missed out. Window
Yeah, but
didn't work.
we should have the quickest. No, okay. Oh, was Lewis out first? But it's fun. It dries up at the end. Just leave it super late. We're right at the front of the pit window, so you don't have to leave much time. I'd say 140. You could gamble.
No, not 140.
I'd say gamble.
Don't gamble with 140. 2 minutes and 150.
I mean, you could smash it because I know Lewis has gone out. Lewis has gone out on Inters, so pole should be there.
Guys, this is it. This is the time we're going to claim pole position. This is it. I'm so happy for us right now. So proud of all this work that we've put in. It's going to pay off. It's going to pay off in a pole position.
Controversial topic here. What's everyone's favourite soft crisp?
Soft crisp.
I mean, I am a big fan of what's it.
Soft crisp. What's the difference between a hard...
Like we got Quavers, what's it, Skips or Snaps as some examples given by Josh.
I love Skips. Prawn cocktail Skips. I think they're a great crisp. Playing the Arrow game with Charles Leclerc.
Oh, Fergus just said it's a random time, so it was probably our time. It was probably because we did the best in Q2.
It's the Arrow game on Charles Leclerc. Perfect time.
Pringles answer.
Yeah, Pringles aren't a soft crisp. They're definitely a hard crisp. They've got a crunch to them.
Doritos aren't soft crisp.
No, they've got too much. Charles Leclerc we haven't set purples in any time. We've blown it. Oh, Norris though. Oh, Norris! Lando Norris, pole position. What a man! What a hero! We knew he was the right guy to sign. Pagano would have got pole.
Let's just do a rewind and check who was the one.
Too good from Lando Norris. Gotta be the quickest driver out there.
1,000th of a second. 1,000th of a second.
What? What's it? What's its puke? Matt's not a fan of what's it's unbelievable. Looked up, see which one. What's it's are like your Cheetos? Yes, they are. What's it's are like Cheetos. I feel I'm suitable Motorsport Manager advisor. I've been playing it for 3 years now. All right, Fergus. Ooh, look at you. Woo-hoo-hoo. I've been playing for 3 years.
I kind of want to risk it. Go on to use this harder compound, and then we'll be fully safe getting to the wet window.
They don't have much of a bite to them. Well, I feel like it's a soft crisp.
How are you thinking with that?
Lando, sorry, what did you say?
I'm thinking harder compound.
Yeah.
And then it's easy to get to the weather, or we could just
hard compound. Yeah. Hard compound and go flat out. We got 1-2. We're just mega pushing out. We lead. We've got a front row lookout. Come on. Our stream quality is good.
Oh, we did have a lot of dropped frames.
3.7%. Sorry, everyone.
Sorry, everyone. Is it okay now? Have you been getting any dropped frames recently?
Bag of spicy tomato snaps. Jeez.
Or has it been good for a bit?
What? Who?
I'm talking about the dropped frames.
You're talking to people in chat. Stephen is talking to you.
Well, I can Here.
Oh, it's like magic.
To you.
Look, it's like magic. Look.
Oh, look, we're about to. It's going to be streamception. No, that's delayed. What? Man, that's really delayed.
They can see us fine. Sorry. We'll get back to stream now. I think you're upsetting people.
So there's no drop frames?
Apparently not. They say I can see you fine. That is what it said. Zoom in on eye time, says Fergus. I don't know what that means, but we're gaming.
There we go. Okay, so here we go. It's going to rain about lap 15, 14.
Every race there's rain. Why?
But we've got rid of Rosberg. Pato, we don't know how he was in the rain. Wet. He was okay. But now we've got Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris. Let's go! Let's do the race rundown.
So, it's Lando Norris on pole with Charles Leclerc P2 making an Aston Martin front row lookout. Lewis Hamilton P3, Brendan Hartley P4, Max Verstappen P5 and Carlos Sainz P6. Sergio Perez in the Red Bull P7, Jake Hughes making his debut in P8, Daniel Ricciardo P9 and James Roster P10. Robin Flins, the other Red Bull driver, down in P11. Esteban Ocon again out-qualified by Daniel Ricciardo, down in P12. Vettel 13, some guy 14. Mick Schumacher 15. Yuji Kinomoto 16. Jean-Eric Vergne, that's good for Porsche. 17. Alfa Romeo Bottas 18. Pietro for the Bandi 19. Buemi 20. Nelson Piquet Jr. 21. Pierre Gasly 22. Daniel Kvyat 23. And Naoki Yamamoto still making it a Porsche at the back. But Jean-Eric Vergne, take a bow, son. What a qualifying performance that was. Unbelievable. And the guy I missed must have been Joel Eriksson.
Oh.
Hey, yeah. P14, Joel Eriksson. There we go.
How did you remember? Okay, here we go. Let's jump on board with Lando Norris. Here we go.
And it's a fantastic start from Charles Leclerc. Poor start from Lando Norris. Charles Leclerc takes the lead into the first corner. Lando drops to P4.
Lewis was gone.
Lewis is gone. He's out. Jake Hughes is all the way up to P5 though. He's having a go. Lando Norris struggling in there to adapt to the Aston Martin. Although Carlos Sainz, he's flown.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's off into the distance.
It was a gamble to go on the slow tyre.
And it's a gamble that hasn't paid off so far. Charles Leclerc leads the Canadian Grand Prix. Brendan Hartley, P3.
Charles Leclerc does not lead the Canadian.
Did I say Charles Leclerc? I
Yes.
thought I said Carlos Sainz. In my head I said Sainz. In real life, apparently I've gone there. Lewis Hamilton, he's gone.
Oh, but look
he's
at
out
this.
of it.
Lando Norris.
Oh, on the outside, back into P3. Here we go, boys. The Aston Martins. This could be a big day in the Constructors' Championship with Lewis Hamilton down in 20th and Hughes dropping like a lead balloon. He's an 8th. No, Perez! Perez is out. Checo.
He crashed so many times for us, and he's crashed again for Red Bull.
It's reliable. David Croft, eat your heart out. Absolutely. Look at that. That was a classic David Croft mistake on the Charles Leclerc leading the thing. Team Anita Tates. Who do you support, Fergus? He's a Man United fan. Good choice. Unbelievable. All these terrible choices going on in chat. Anyway, Charles Leclerc chasing down 2.3 seconds. Carlos Sainz now leads this Canadian Grand Prix. But look at those tyres go. And Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc's tyres will comfortably make it to the rain window. How many laps to rain? Weatherman?
10 laps. 10 laps, possibly, maybe more, maybe less.
Geez, those ultras will last.
Yeah. But it was the ability to go flat out that we went for.
Yeah, it is, and it's working okay. Hamilton's 7th. What? Sorry? Hamilton's 5th. What happened?
I mean,
he was literally at the back of the
corner
field.
somewhere there, hasn't he?
Sure, no way he's made up that gap. What is that about? Oh my God, Lewis Hamilton, what a comeback. I was saying, what a big day in the championship. I mean, still, Jake Hughes, P9, could be a big swing from there. I don't support anyone, I just completely hate Leicester after they slapped the manager that got them to win the title. Fair enough, Josh, fair enough. All I'm going to say is Bruno. Unbelievable. Looks like Charles Leclerc is starting to rein in Carlos Sainz. The gap is now reduced to 1.1 seconds. Extended up a little bit through the corner sections, but Charles Leclerc should be getting close on their back. Lewis Hamilton now kind of taps out around about the 12.4, 12.5 second. He's maintained that gap as it goes. Jake Hughes has lost another position down to P10. Sebastian Vettel's had a great start to the Grand Prix actually after starting P13. He now currently goes in P6. Jean-Eric Verne, after being fantastic starting in P17, is now back with his teammate in P22. 23. Although there looks like there have been a load of pit stops for some fresh ultras. What a bunch of morons would be what we say, because the rain is coming.
Here we go, Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc makes the move.
Charles Leclerc now leads the Canadian Grand Prix. Norris still is a little bit further behind, but he still has a good effort, a good chance to be closing down Carlos Sainz and make it a Aston Martin 1-2 in this race so far. We have massively hindered Mercedes here in terms of the championship, because they will not sign anyone other than Jake Hughes. It feels like that. But Lewis Hamilton momentarily gone up to 4th, and now looks like he has secured 4th position. So Lewis Hamilton continues to fight back after a terrible start to this Canadian Grand Prix. Leads from Josh. 38 laps remaining. Rain is imminent.
Lando looking.
Lando Norris, he's getting close. He's closing in on Carlos Sainz. Meanwhile, Charles Leclerc is like, that surely was off track. But Lando Norris is getting close here. He goes on the inside. He goes... Yes, there he goes. Lando Norris takes P2. Move that engine down, and we can now look to control this race. And it is going to be full wets weather, because when it rains in Canada, it rains. 2011 vibes. Let's go. Come on, Hamilton, the greatest driver of all time, as proven here. Matt, you need to calm down.
Get out of here.
Let's go. I mean, this could be race over. We could absolutely dominate this race.
Yeah.
I kind of almost want Mercedes to sign someone really good.
Why?
Just to challenge us. We want it to be a challenge, you know.
I mean, we've got 45 points to make up. Screw the challenge. That's why I bought Lando.
Ahmed, when it rains, it pours. But yeah, Lewis Hamilton now 15.8 seconds behind Charles Leclerc, who leads this Grand Prix. And if I say leads one more time, people might understand that Charles Leclerc is leading the Grand Prix. Ricciardo is the first driver to make the switch and has gone onto the intermediate tyres. The question is, do we go onto the intermediates for a few laps, or do we go straight onto the full wets, which is going to be the optimum tyre for a while? You may lose some time initially, but definitely overall is going to be gaining time. No, Stephen decides he's going to go for Charles Leclerc and pit onto intermediates. Is he going to go split strategy? No, it is the pits for the intermediates. It looks like we've decided to go for the safe strat.
I mean, the wets will lose you too much time. My belief is the wets
Lewis
will
Hamilton
lose you too
stayed
much
out
time.
for an extra lap, though.
He was copying us. Can the double stack work? Should be fine, yeah.
Look at that. That is what you call perfection on the double stack. Intermediate tyres are on. Only going to be a good tyre for a short time here before it goes full wet.
Lewis decided to do another lap, which
Lewis
was a mistake.
must be absolutely hemorrhaging time right now. Yes.
Yuki!
Yes,
Give
he
it-
is.
can-
Lewis Hamilton.
Crashed!
Oh my god, Yuki Kinomoto, that is a shocker. Lando Norris.
I think Brendan overtakes.
Executive decision by Steve, absolutely. Good lad, Lando. Now you've jinxed it now. Have we jinxed it? I didn't know if we have. Nice move. Sexy double stack.
Lewis did go on to wets.
I'm going to be honest with you. It was a sexy double stack, Josh.
Let's see. Okay, you were talking about the
looks
double
like
wets.
Lewis Hamilton.
Going straight to wet strategy. Let's see if it works.
He's still losing a lot of time.
And as soon as he starts gaining time,
We pit. We've already gained a pit stop advantage with both drivers, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not sure about. It is a quick pit stop.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure of Lando.
Oh, look, we've now got others switching to the wets. We're now copying the moves. Oh, was Lando able to get in ahead of Charles? Could Lando perform the undercut on Charles Leclerc?
I mean, he could.
No, he was like 11 seconds off. There's not a Scooby. He can find 11 seconds in one lap.
And he's stayed out ahead of Lewis, even with the extra pit stop.
Here we go. Clean pit stop for Charles Leclerc. Bang! Look at that, lads. The pit crew are on fire. They want a 1-2 today. Absolutely. Both Lewis Hamilton is right on the tail now. That decision hasn't worked out awfully for him because he has come out ahead of Sainz quite comfortably, actually. So he's able to make up one space and now is kind of catching Lando Norris, I think. What? Jake Hughes is 16th. Forget about that. Sorry about that, pal. Chin up. Gasly crashed out. I missed that one.
I did miss that one as well.
I believe with Steve at the mouse, you got this in the bag. Winner, winner, racing dinner. Yep, Stephen, like we said, guys, Stephen is the one who plays the game and I'm the one who shouts stuff loudly.
Bloody Lewis is quickest in the wet again. It's the bloody Mercedes that's tuned for wet weather because they knew this year was the year of rain.
Clearly it was.
We can't hold them off. We can't hold them off.
You've got the race sus, lads. We hope we do. Apart from the fact that Lewis Hamilton is being a proper twit and ruining our race. Why is he doing this? If this was your first season, your drivers would now flat spot their tyres and break their wings.
Yep.
Absolutely. If this was Nico Rosberg racing, he would be spinning around and in P7 right now. Oh, Nico. Oh, looks like Roster's got a time penalty and Wets had an issue there. So it'd be interesting to see who he collided with on that front. Vettel and Verstappen, decent for the Ferrari, 6 and 7. Signs it's almost going 2 by 2. It's just Jake Hughes letting down the Mercedes boys. So the sabotage on Mercedes has worked. Lewis Hamilton continues to catch Charles Leclerc. Little bit worrying. The sooner this rain dries up, the better. Although it's locked in for a good few laps yet.
Yeah.
And that gap is closing. Why is the second Mercedes so slow? Because Jake Hughes is a current F3 driver and they've promoted him straight into an F1
He's
seat.
F2 driver, mate.
Jake Hughes?
Yeah.
Sorry, in this game, he's an F2 driver.
No.
Daniel Ricciardo is out!
Jake Hughes is F2 now. I swear he drove in Bahrain, right? For F2.
No.
I swear he did.
Right, correct me out on this. Jake Hughes drives for...
Yeah, but I thought he'd go an F2 seat in Bahrain.
He might have done. Filling in for someone.
F2
HWA.
driver.
HWA, I'm pretty sure Race Labs is who Jake Hughes races for. But yeah, F3. Well, he's competed in F3 all season.
Yeah, but he's now an F2 driver.
Jake Hughes had one race in F2.
Whoa! Hey! So, an F2 driver.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where have you pulled that one out the bag? I mean, the gap is now 5.4 seconds. Lewis Hamilton is absolutely killing it in the rain. There is literally nothing we can do. We're on full push and Lewis Hamilton is still absolutely blitzing it. Is there a change where we've got to just stay out on the full wets, haven't we? We can't switch back to winters.
I may do.
Actually, it's inters to the end of the race.
Well,
no.
You could do slicks.
The weather has sabotaged this race. Literally in a controlling 1-2. And Lewis does this. There is just an air of inevitability. Can Lewis Hamilton crash out?
I mean, yeah, could he just spin?
Please, something.
Oh, and Leclerc runs wide. Makes it easy for Lewis.
Oh! Matt, you've had your penalty taken off you and become Josh. Official league race winner. Awesome. Well done, Josh. Unless he went to MP to replace Matsushita. Yes, I do remember that one. Mother Russia. Oh dear, here we go. And now he's got a 4-second lead already. And he hasn't even burnt through his tyres. He hasn't even been pushing. He's just that good in the rain. What do? We get the second and third. That's all we can. It's still a great performance in Canada. But he literally went to the back. Sorry, Tara's just jumped up and I don't know what she was doing.
Fittipaldi crashes as a safety car. And both drivers have just passed the pit.
Yeah, it's too early to go on to inters.
I don't know.
Right, question. Do we gamble on going inters early?
How much is the track drying up? We have 1 lap left.
Doesn't it say 1 lap left all the time?
No. I mean, if we go on to inters and they're not too bad, we'll get a pit stop advantage over Lewis. Which may, probably not, but it may be enough to nab it.
Let's go for it. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Box for inters. Here we go, lads. Here we go.
Hopefully, Norris gets out ahead of Sainz, but maybe.
Oh no, the rear left had an issue. That's what's put us behind Sainz.
Okay, no, we've still got one more lap left, which is nice. Oh, actually, I think this is looking real good.
Guys, we could have actually made an inspired decision.
How many laps left?
It's now gone well and truly into Inter's conditions.
Yeah, let's see.
We could have actually masterminded this race to turn it around.
Oh, and they immediately pit! There we go! They all came into pit as the safety car came in. Wow.
We've called it, lads. We've nailed it.
I mean, it still may not be enough for on Lewis, but we've done as much as we can.
Is there any way we can just keep backing up Lando Norris into Lewis? Okay, 12 laps remaining.
Not really.
12 laps remaining. We've got to push.
12.5 seconds is the margin to hold.
Could be huge for Charles Leclerc's championship challenge to get this win under his belt. Lewis is already raking the gap quickly.
Jeez.
He's gained a second in a lap. And
That's fine.
In intermediates,
Not quite.
he's fine.
I mean, jeez.
Oh my god, this is going to be a tense finish. I don't know which one this is going to go.
We could even... No, we can't gamble and go on to slicks. Right there. No, because it's not... It won't even be fully...
It's not enough.
I think slicks would be the quick start, but only for a couple of laps. It won't be worth.
Oh, okay. Lewis Hamilton now 9 seconds behind with 10 laps remaining. Oh dear.
As long as Lando does a half decent job at defending, that's all we need. That's all we need. Mick
Schumacher's out. A safety car at this point would ruin us.
Yes. Schumacher is the 6th driver to crash this race. With double Haas retirement.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy race.
Ricciardo
actually.
went, did we mention that?
Yeah, Ricciardo went. We saw that. We were zoomed in on him.
Yes, because that's when I was like, Jake Hughes is an F2 driver now.
But he's worked his way up to 14th. There have been 6 retirees, and Jake Hughes is
Lewis
still
is
outside
going
the
on
points.
for slick tyres. We need to match. Because he'll be going quicker, so we need to match.
Do we? Do we match, or do we just stay on? It says
There's
put Lando on dries.
There's 8 laps. I'll pull
Yeah,
back.
I've seen that. Breaking news, Russell has emerged as the front runner for Mercedes' seat to replace Hamilton this weekend. I've seen that.
Hopefully the news doesn't get announced before the podcast tomorrow.
Because otherwise what we've done was very silly. Although, he was in the final 2, we just had a 50-50 choice and we got it wrong.
Double stack. Perfect.
Okay.
And stays out ahead. Whew.
Okay, that works. Okay, slick tyres, we should work a little bit better. The Aston Martin is a good car in the dry.
So Lewis took 6 seconds out of us on that last... Oh, not quite 6, but a few seconds. So he would have caught us easily if we didn't pit. So Norris just needs to do a half decent job here.
Oh, come on, Lando, keep him behind.
I mean, the dry conditions suit us a little bit better, so Lewis isn't that much... hasn't got that much performance.
The
advantage.
1-2 is still on the cards. Could be a huge day in both championships.
We will lose our engine mode shortly, though. Show me after.
It's alright. There's 4 laps remaining after this.
And we're just on full push. And the tyres should make it. Tyres should make it.
4 laps remaining. Oh my god. A lot of big names have made their mouth. I think it would be incredibly damaging if they don't listen. Harsh on Van Dorn, I completely agree. I think it is harsh on Van Dorn. Yeah, look, I think that pretty much confirms that Stoffel Van Dorn has no hope of ever making it back to Formula 1. Because this would have been an interesting choice.
There's the final lap.
So if George Russell gets it, does that mean, I think that's what we mean, but Jack Aitken will get a race in Formula 1 as well?
Final lap of the Canadian Grand Prix. So far it's a 1-2 at the moment, but Lewis is just about a second away from Norris.
It's tight. He's in the DRS zone.
Oh
no, Norris! Oh dear. Has it gone? Oh no, Lando. Oh no.
I think he would have been able to hold Lewis off.
He would have been. Just made the mistake. Went wide. Pushing.
Oh, he had to push. But Charles Leclerc
wins the Canadian Grand Prix. Aston Martin continue their great form at the Canadian Grand Prix.
Wins in Cape Town.
Oh,
he wins
dear.
in Canada.
Oh dear. I can't believe it. I thought we had the 1-2 in the bag, but Mercedes...
And he retakes the lead.
Yes,
of the
by
Drivers'
3 points. Charles Leclerc leads the championship.
We should be leading the constructors if it wasn't for bloody Nico Rosberg.
Retiring. A 1-3. Great race, guys. Thank you, Josh. Congratulations, Charles from KT. Fantastic race. Never an easy race with you lot. Unbelievable. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, Matt D'Souza. Look at this guy. Never an easy race with us. We can't help it that it bloody rains every week. Which then means that Lewis Hamilton becomes superhuman and means that nobody else can do anything apart from him. We could have signed Lewis Hamilton though, couldn't we?
No, we couldn't.
Oh, we couldn't sign Lewis Hamilton.
He told us to do one.
Lewis Hamilton said do one.
But Lando was like, I need to get away from this.
Craig Taggart, what a race. They love the drama. They lap it up. Absolutely. You got to love the drama. Hey? If it was a boring race every week, you guys wouldn't turn... You might still turn up for the rubbish that we come out with on stream, but the race wouldn't be as interesting. But look at that. Lando Norris.
Our first double podium of the season because of Rosberg's inability to put it on the podium.
Oh, Nico.
I'm being very harsh on Nico, but
he let the team down. He has to let the team. Have to replace Lando then. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm going back in for Max.
We just single-handedly sabotage everything.
Yeah.
We will buy our way to the championship. We will go full Lance Stroll on this. Sorry, Lawrence Stroll. Is he really 62? Wow, he's an old man, isn't he?
He looks it.
Brutal. Must have been he was in his 40s when he had cars. That's quite an old dad, actually.
He's a billionaire or what now?
I'd still be here chatting absolute nonsense regardless of the race, to be honest. Thanks, Josh. It's nice to know that we'd have one person here at least. Look at this. Look at this. We've signed more people. Look at this pit crew. Could we get better? Stephen reckons so.
Well, we just need backups. We're running a bit of a skeleton crew at the moment.
Oh, here we go. Lance Stroll bought himself an F3 title, so wouldn't be unheard of. Way, there we go. Bringing it in. Right, what improvements are we making to the car to keep our development train ahead of everyone else?
Oh, it's not Spa.
It's the British Grand Prix!
It's maybe sunny.
No, surely not a full race.
Oh, no.
We've got to go Cannon.
No, but this is bad.
Why?
Because I've just... Well, we got Sky as our sponsor. And now this is going to be useless.
Why?
Because we can only pick one sponsor a race. to do this stuff. So yeah,
I got a signed cannon, the traditional Williams livery.
No, it's happening. 2016's happening, which is maybe good for us.
What? What just happened? Sorry. What?
Mercedes announced a new driver lineup with Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg.
What has just happened? How has this happened? We did say that we need, if Nico Rosberg goes and stuffs us for this season, I'm going to lose it with him.
Dear me.
You lied to me, Mike. What did I lie to? What did I... Why... I don't think signing Jake Hughes would be revenge. I think if you can see Tara, is Tara up there? Is she popping her head enough out? She's up here on the windowsill. She's come through.
She there? Can they see them?
I mean, we're a bit behind. Yeah, there we go. There she is. Peekaboo. She's trying to get a bird's eye view of up top. Oh, don't jump, Tara! Don't do it!
It's too high! Oh, yeah, she...
Both virtual and real safety cars.
Sorry, I'll go back to the game. Oh,
wait, what are they trying to do?
The championship uses both types of safety cars, virtual and physical. There'll be a mixture of speed limited race... Because I think at the moment there's only a traditional safety car. I think we scrapped the safety car. Right.
Fergus, you are the moderator. Stop spamming.
I just abstained. Screw it.
We're staying out of this, right?
We're staying out of that one.
Right, so there isn't going to be both.
No, it's just full-on safety cars, which is cool.
Actually, I'm with that.
See, this is we lose one. Do we back ourselves to get?
Yeah, let's back ourselves to get second or above. Actually. Let's go. We cannon. Let's go. Boom, boom. Let's get the big ones in. Let's go. The British Grand Prix has traditionally always been a good race for us.
Okay. No, it really hasn't.
I know. That's why it's funny. Right, stop it. Stop spamming. See you later, Katie.
Moderator.
Thanks for joining in. I hope you enjoy catching up on the race later. We have one more race to go on tonight's stream, and fingers crossed we can see it home, the British Grand Prix. Practice first, though.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Tara, are you okay?
I don't think she's on stream anymore.
No, she might be, though. Whoa!
Whoa!
I'm going to see if the cat flew. Oh, yeah, she was on stream. Let that go! She flew! She flew. Clearly, she's like, I was only here for Katie.
She's gone.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Mercedes have signed Nico Rosberg. Honestly, I can't believe it.
Oh, this stuff's up qualifying.
Yeah, Tara really does do all her own stunts, Josh. It's true. Best in the business. Does it stuff up qualifying?
Yeah, just for tyre knowledge. You won't have anything for quality, I'm afraid.
Because we have to go on intermediates to get the best.
You may get qualifying, but you won't have the soft tyre knowledge.
Okay.
Because I'll just prioritise the mediums. As always.
So, if you haven't seen us on a live stream at the British Grand Prix before, the main characteristic of this track is lots and lots of planes. They like to do the airfield, like obviously Silverstone is an ex-airfield. Go from there. Anybody's screen's gone black? We hope not.
Our end is okay.
Our end's
I
okay.
believe. Yep.
Yep, we're good. We're sorry if your screen's gone black. You've been lost in a pit of agony. Okay then. But yes, we are here in practice. How's the data coming in?
Not
bad.
I messed up. So qualifying 3 laps. Lando Norris not quite as strong on the tyre wear as Charles. What is he? 95? I may actually be okay with that. May be okay with that. There you go.
We're gone. We're about to go in. Hello, the F1 guy. Welcome to the chat.
Hello.
You've missed race 1 when we managed to get a 1-3 finish. Charles Leclerc winning a Canadian Grand Prix, and Lando Norris, who we've just signed from Mercedes, going from there. And in response, Mercedes signed Nico Rosberg. So
20,
brutal.
2016
I mean,
vibes.
what's happened?
What do you mean?
Well, it was drying up, and now the heavens have opened.
Well, that's our season, isn't it?
Hippity hoppity, this is FOM property. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh god, we gotta go. We gotta go. Sorry guys, FOM are... Okay, it looks all dry. We got a quali trim. Wait, you didn't even get soft, medium tyres for the
I
race?
tried!
Oh, this
Did
guy.
you not see the weather?
Oh, the rain. What? It's empty.
You have to click intermediates, I think. See, Leclerc will have faster pit stops. That's nice. Oh, wait.
What?
Let go. Off the mouse. Just do some on-the-fly tuning. There you go.
Okay, we're going for qualifying. We should smash it through so we don't have to worry about Q1.
Fergus gonna perma-ban himself. Good job. Good job, Mod.
Well done, Fergus. We'll just send the lads out. Okay, here we go. Wrap-up times. Look, Lewis Hamilton, he's already got a time. This is crazy. Look at it. He cheats. Oh, I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm ready. I'm ready for this race. I am so ready for this.
Liam really wants us to sign Jake Crawford at the end of the episode.
Liam, I'm not being funny.
To be fair, we could now because we got £5 million. But then Fergus would then be unhappy that we didn't get Cadwell. So what's happened? We're second off.
Well, yeah, because you don't give us any qualifying stuff. And the British Grand Prix were always traditionally worst at.
Why did you tell me to choose Canon then?
What?
The sponsor!
Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. We'll get through okay.
No, but will we get top 2?
I don't know.
You said you were so confident.
Well, Nico Rosberg's 2 seconds off,
You're going to lose us 1.5 million if you don't
Am
get us
I?
top 2.
Am
Yes.
I?
Yes.
Is that going to happen?
Yes.
Well, we're going to get, what, top 2 in qualifying?
Yes.
Does that, we need to get top 2 in qualifying?
Yes. You get half of qualifying, half of the race.
Oh dear, that's... You maybe should have explained that to me. Might change my mind on that. Oh dear.
I don't think Jimmy Johnson's in the game. I don't think they have NASCAR drivers. I know Jimmy's just come over to Indy.
They don't have guys that
But,
race
yeah.
round in circles real fast.
Oh, the Ferrari car behind us says sign Cadwell. Have you got a counter, Liam? Because I'm not sure if I can go against the Ferrari car behind us.
Okay, here we go. It's going to be tough. But we've got to see if we can get through on the medium compound. Race advantage.
Fair, you got pole last time with only a 5% extra than what you've got at the moment.
Yeah. I told you though, this track doesn't suit us.
Oh my god.
Well, traditionally, when have we ever done well in the British Grand
Well, to be
Prix?
fair, we've got the best engine still.
Oh wait. Oh god.
And in theory, engines are strong here.
When did you... Oh my god. Lando has fluffed it. Look at that. Let's bring him in. Ow. Lando, what are you doing?
Wait, is actually... is that actually how you say it's not so?
Who?
Oh, they've spotted the Amazon box. Well, you guys will just have to wait and see. I'm not going to open on stream. It's not for you guys. Ewok's here, and hand in hand with Kronos F1. They've both turned up.
Welcome.
At the same time.
Welcome,
Suspicious,
boys.
one thinks.
Welcome, boys.
They both.
Is it suspicious? What?
Well, they both showed up at the exactly same
I
time.
don't think it's suspicious.
I think it's very suspicious.
Is it? Right.
Where
sorry.
have they been?
I've got to focus. I've got to play the arrow game with Lando Norris because I left him on auto and he can't be trusted.
We should make merch. We do have merch. Just we don't sell it. You have a hoodie, don't you?
I do.
F1 Fanatics.
But that's the old logo.
Oh, God.
We're new time. In fact, we might...
Very sus, Fergus, isn't it?
Well, considering there's no, like, European fans can get IndyCar
I
stuff.
say we don't skip the vote on this one. I say we just vote right now.
What?
We know the two. Everyone just needs to vote right now. There's enough sus here.
There we go. What for what?
On Ewok and Kronos. There's enough sus.
Yeah. Okay. Very suspect. Yeah. Welcome both. Hope you're both well. Enjoying life. Enjoying the F1 Fanatics live stream. Victory. Unbelievable. Unbelievable last race out. Especially
Can we
in the
do
rain.
it again?
Masterful, actually, tactical decisions from Stephen in the race. I was losing my head. I was panicking.
I mean, no, it was a group decision to pit under safety car.
It was, and it was the group. It really did pay off. But anyway, we've managed to get through on the harder compound, so that's fantastic. So we now get to go out.
We're doing good. Words. We're doing good, Kronos. Hope you are as well.
Right, we're going to go in the window. Okay, we're going to go in the window. One shot quali.
And as you said, we're doing especially good cause Leclerc won out in Canada. The first double podium of the season. I think we closed the gap to within just 20 points now with Mercedes. In the constructors, Leclerc is overtaken on the Drivers' Championship.
He now leads the Drivers' Championship by 3 points, which is fantastic on that front. We're going to auto Leclerc on this one, and I'm going to stay on board with Lando Norris. Because I feel like he best benefits from the arrow game. This should be us perfectly benefiting and going in the window. We just need that number 8 car to come into the pits. If he doesn't come...
That number 8 car.
Shit.
Also known as Nico Rosberg.
I think we're still in enough of a window. Charles Leclerc is a happy window there.
I mean, if we don't out-qualify Nico Rosberg,
Okay,
questions
here we go.
have to be asked.
Oh my god, Nico Rosberg is too. Okay, here we go. Charles Leclerc through sector 1. Let's ride on board. He's through sector 1. He's 1/10 down at the moment. 1/10 down. Where is Lando Norris? He's 3/10 down. So Charles Leclerc is our only chance to kind of make it through. Through the weaving section past the church. It's Abbey! There's a corner. 4/10 down. Oh my god, this is going to be close. Needs a good final sector to beat Nico Rosberg. Come on, here we go. We've got to beat Nico Rosberg in qualifying. Have to. Lando's got no chance. Oh no. Fourth and 7th. That's all we could manage.
Yikes.
We needed the tyre performance. I feel like our qualify.
Ferguson 6th.
I feel like our practice team has let down.
Come
Wow.
on, Fergus, get top 5.
Go on, Fergus. F1 Fantasy Weekly.
Can you make it in the final 2 previews?
Lads, we've blown it.
Come on, Fergus.
We've blown it. We've absolutely blown it.
I take, because we've made Fergus a moderator, I take Fergus being in the top 5 a F1 Fanatics win. Right there. Sorry. What happened in qualifying?
It did
How
not go
far
well.
are we off the pace?
We are far off pace. Far off pace. Oh, wow. D. Phillips is smashing it. He absolutely is, actually. What is it called? What, the F1 Fanatics Fantasy League? It is called... I think you need the code. We'll share the code in next week's fantasy video.
Yeah, but then it's too late. If you go back to the start... What episode would have F1 Fan... the We're Back F1 Fantasy episode?
That would be it.
You go back to that episode, and then we'll have our code on there.
So no Lewis Hamilton for the rest of the season. Good job he wrapped up in Turkey. Absolutely, what from Endor. Yes, speedy recovery for Lewis Hamilton.
I'd say he may be back for Abu Dhabi.
He may be, but it's back to back, isn't it?
It
Checo
depends.
missed 2 weekends.
Well, it depends when he gets the negative test. If he gets the negative test by the weekend, then he should be fine.
Yeah, but he only got positive on Monday, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, actually, though, that's quite early, isn't it?
It just depends.
Yeah, it depends. Depends how
it
bad
may
he
linger
gets
longer. But
Yeah,
you never know.
Oh, Fergus has found it. Look at that. What a hero.
Bam. Okay, you ready for your rundown?
Okay, let's
Can you
go.
keep up this time?
So, Lewis Hamilton starts on P1. Daniel Ricciardo, fantastic performance being P2. Nico Rosberg on his return to Mercedes P3. Charles Leclerc P4. Brendan Hartley P5. Esteban Ocon starts in P6. Still lower than Daniel Ricciardo. Carlos Sainz P7. Sebastian Vettel P8. Lando Norris a disappointing P9 with Sergio Perez in P10 for Red Bull, rounding off the top 10. Valtteri Bottas 11. Max Verstappen P12. Yuji Kunamoto P13. James Ruster 14. Sebastian Buemi 15. Joel Eriksson 16 ahead of his BMW teammate. Pietro Fittipaldi 17th. Robin Flins a disappointing 18th. Mick Schumacher 19th. Jean-Eric Verne again not qualifying on the back row P20. Nelson Piquet Jr. 21. Pierre Gasly 22. Daniel Kvyat 23 and Naoki Yamamoto at the back again. Go on, my son. Go on. You can keep making it that a Porsche starts at the back of every single Grand Prix this season.
From Red Bull to last.
And we're about to lights out, and here we go for the race. It's a slow start for Charles Leclerc, but Lando Norris has come up from the back. He's already up to P6. Charles Leclerc has dropped down to P8 from the start of this Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton already is shot off into the distance. Lando Norris is fighting wheel to wheel. One of Nico Rosberg's replacements, and he has done the job. Nico Rosberg drops back to P4, and Lando Norris is up into P2. Fantastic. And closing down on Lewis Hamilton, the gap is 1.2 seconds going from there. Charles Leclerc, P10, P9 currently.
He just needs some time.
A really awful start from Charles Leclerc, but it is something that can easily be sorted in this race, hopefully, as we go. He now goes wheel to wheel with Sebastian Vettel and makes up one place back up into P8. He now has the Renault of Ocon ahead of him. He looks like he's going to go on the inside. Ocon closes the door, but he's going to get him on the straight with that Aston Martin advantage. No, wheel to wheel through it. Ocon has the outside line, and Charles Leclerc should make the move stick. He does, gets better traction out the corner and moves his way up into P7. Lando Norris, the gap is now 1.6 seconds between himself and Lewis Hamilton. Charles Leclerc, disappointing, obviously, needs to keep fighting for this championship battle and getting up further of the field. Brendan Hartley and Carlos Sainz Jr. now up ahead of Charles Leclerc. Brendan Hartley having a look at his teammate as Charles Leclerc comes onto the back of the McLarens. Nico Rosberg looks like he's struggling. Both McLarens on the gearbox of Nico Rosberg. Which one is going to be able to get past first, or will Charles Leclerc be able to overtake all of them? Lando Norris, the gap is now 2.2 seconds between him and Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton in his home Grand Prix commanding. It's a look-up from Carlos Sainz. And is that enough for Charles Leclerc to get past his teammate Brendan Hartley? It looks like it. Charles Leclerc works his way up into P6 on the harder compound. Daniel Ricciardo, there's a 2.2 second gap to Lando Norris as well. Aston Martin's clearly the best ones out there. Charles Leclerc definitely needs to get ahead of Nico Rosberg as soon as possible. What can Nico do for Mercedes and their challenge in the Constructors? Charles Leclerc having a look up, but it's a defensive move from Carlos Sainz, moving to the outside, forcing Charles Leclerc to go on the inside. Couldn't make the move. It's now on the straight. Charles Leclerc looks on the outside. He's got the inside through the second part of the chicane. Will he come across? Yes, he makes the move. And it's a lock-up though, but has managed to maintain the position. Hasn't affected his tyre too badly, but has damaged it. Should last okay. Next up for Charles Leclerc is Nico Rosberg. Up in front of him. Mick Schumacher doing impressive, making his way up to 12. Sergio Perez moves into the top. No, couldn't be in the top 10. He started 10 and now he stays 10. Kunimoto in the Haas, impressive that position there. Esteban Ocon again disappointing. Daniel Kvyat though started P23 and he's now P13. Great from the AlphaTauri driver on that front. Although Robin Frins has just overtaken him, again disappointing from Frins. He has now moved up as well. Sebastian Vettel qualified in the top 10, outside the top 10 as it currently stands. Max Verstappen in P17 with a Ferrari. Never trust moving to Ferrari. But Carlos Sainz is fighting Charles Leclerc. He's not done with P6. Yep, no, it's a wheel-to-wheel fight, but Charles Leclerc manages to maintain position.
Brendan Hartley makes the move on his teammate.
Oh, I'll be watching from the beginning afterwards. I'll catch up. Awesome Ewok from Endor. The start of the stream Ewok. Oh, okay. Lando Norris, when did that happen? Yep, start of the stream. It makes sense. We had a long time bidding on that front. But yes, Charles Leclerc now on the back of Nico Rosberg again. We've given him the engine mode to give him the push to get past. On the straight, he's going to look up the inside to be on the outside of the second part of the chicane. But no, I thought he was going to make the move up on the inside to the right hander, but hasn't. Of course, Esteban Ocon has crashed out.
Of course.
Disappointing, as always, in the Renault.
Classic Ocon.
Lando Norris doing a decent job maintaining the gap. It's remains
on
around
the
the 2.7. And Charles Leclerc, who's P4, but Nico Rosberg's not done. Remember, these were teammates at the start of the season, but how things have changed. Nico now fights for constructor-leading Mercedes, and Charles Leclerc has well and truly become the number one at the team. We now go on to conservative with the tyres. Very interesting move that has gone, because we can't allow Lewis Hamilton to get too far up the road.
Ocon's just wreckage there. We can't go for the race win, I'm sorry.
Stephen's already given up on the race win. Unbelievable. Will Russell be driving for Mercedes this weekend? Someone asked us that. I think he will. I think it is going to be Russell. These rumours, when they come out, it seems pretty firm rumours that they've negotiated a deal with Williams, and that he will be racing for Mercedes the weekend.
If they can get George, it's the most sensible choice, because he's the most familiar with driving an F1 car this season.
And he also tested the Mercedes at the back end of last year. And he is obviously a Mercedes driver. So it makes sense for Mercedes looking to the future when George Russell comes to the team, that they have a good view of how he works with the team, over the course of this coming weekend and potentially the season finale in Abu Dhabi as well. Both tracks that should suit the Mercedes as well. So it's a chance for George Russell not only to get his first points in Formula 1, but also to get his first race win if he goes from this one. And it will be interesting. Obviously, he currently, I think, has a 36-0 teammate battle victory over there. So will he be able to...
in qualifying, yeah.
Will he be able to beat Valtteri Bottas? Obviously, Valtteri Bottas he has a strength that is in qualifying, and George Russell definitely has a strength in qualifying, so it'd be very interesting if George Russell gets the Merc seat to see how that goes. Moving back to this race, the gap has now developed to 4.2 seconds. Lewis Hamilton well and truly in control of this race, and tyre management as well. Charles Leclerc with that lock-up damaged his tyres, but still doing a decent job maintaining. Carlos Sainz is looking to catch, maybe get head on that front. There is 4 seconds between Charles Leclerc and Daniel Ricciardo. Charles Leclerc definitely needs to finish on the podium in this race, but should be able to come out on top of this battle with being on the harder compound to start the race. Yes, we are presuming that Jack Aitken will take the Williams spot.
Which would be nice to see as well. Because obviously he has the super license, so that is perfectly doable.
Absolutely, he's the only one who can. Dan Ticktum, I think, is probably the one they would have preferred to have a look at, because I don't think Jack Aitken will ever make it to Formula 1, and Dan Ticktum still has a chance. But yeah, it would be... Aitken's definitely had the most testing experience or FP1 practice in that experience this season. So yeah, we'll be interested to see how Jack Aitken does in that car. Although that Williams, yeah,
you can't do much. I was hoping that they may have had a good Bahrain, but the car would. But they had a decent.
Russell had a decent Bahrain.
Latifi was decent. P14.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Actually, he did work his way up because he was last for a long part of it.
Yeah. So he finished ahead of the Alfa Romeos and Kevin Magnussen.
Wow, Daniel Ricciardo really has eaten into those tyres massively. Conserving on the medium compound has definitely paid off for us, and they are now working in the optimum tyre temperature window. Also have a bit of advantage on Lewis Hamilton as well, and Lando Norris has closed the gap to Lewis Hamilton, so that also is a positive for the young British driver. Nelson Piquet Jr. last. Let's see, Jean-Eric Verne, P14. That is a decent one for the Porsche driver. I actually do think, yeah, Piquet Jr. has pitted, so that makes sense why he's last, because Naoki Yamamoto has now returned to last. Looks like Ricciardo, yep, there we go. Ricciardo's pitted for another set of softs. Very interesting. Will we be able to go onto the soft compound for the last stint? It's going to be interesting to see.
We should be. I don't think Ricciardo can make it to the end on those softs.
So that should be able to there. So it's going to be really interesting actually to see what tyre that Lewis Hamilton pits on. Norris now really catching Lewis Hamilton. 1.8 seconds, 2 seconds is now the gap.
I think it was traffic.
Potentially, yeah. It's now building up again to 2.4, 2.5 seconds. Oh no, Hamilton has pitted and he's gone onto the medium compound. So definitely looking to get onto that softer compound for the second stint. And both Aston Martin drivers will be on the faster compound at the end of the race. But Lando Norris leads the British Grand Prix here in Guildford. Fantastic. He obviously started P9, not a great qualifying performance, but has done fantastic in the race so far.
Friends crashes.
If I join Fantasy F1, can I have Scott Dixon as a driver? Unfortunately, Ewok, there is no Scott Dixon for you.
Lewis is real
in there. But if you do the Indy Fantasy, then yes, of course you can have Scott Dixon. And the Indy Fantasy is interesting because you change your team every race.
Yeah.
So
it's less about trying to make money, more about just making the right decisions every week.
Which is maybe more fun?
Probably really better.
Yeah, I don't know. It definitely leaves it more open, and you don't necessarily have to dedicate your time to knowing the fantasy game. Oh, Max Verstappen!
Safety car.
Crashes out. A safety car would have been optimal at that time.
We needed a safety car. Because Lewis has just dominated on his mediums. Really has. Okay, so there's 15 laps left.
We're going on to the soft tyres.
Yep.
And pit this lap for Lando.
Nah. Lando's time management isn't as good, so I'd rather he go a few more laps. Medium tyres drops off 5%, so you can do pit this lap.
Guys, Buemi will win for sure. Absolutely. Go Lando! I've replaced Lewis with Max. I think replacing Lewis with Max is the smart choice. Valtteri Bottas.
I want to see who.
Well, actually, that is a good point. If George Russell replaces him, I would actually gamble on keeping Lewis and having George Russell in that seat. And actually, so does George Russell then become Lewis Hamilton's figure?
Yeah. And then Aitken would become George Russell.
Okay.
They couldn't make George Russell Mercedes like 5 million.
I don't know. Well, we transferred him anyway, but yeah, it's not like you can massively make a money turn, but it means that everyone could get George Russell in if they needed to, but also probably could go take some minus hits and go Sainz, Ricciardo. You could have some decent teams in there if they actually got it. But
Would
yeah,
the
it's going to be
be
interesting
worth it,
to see how they go. Yeah, minus points, but with the turbo in Daniel Ricciardo, you can make those points back and still probably gain points as well. 8 laps remaining in this Grand Prix.
Sainz performed a massive undercut on us.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, we really... I don't know what's gone wrong in this race.
It always happens at Guildford.
Yeah, we somehow massively always fall behind the thing. Lando looks like he's comfortably going to get P2.
And that's about it. Brendan Hardy crashes. Where's the safety car? Honestly. Lando's complaining about suspension. This should be fine. Should hold up.
Let's hope so. Leclerc hasn't got enough. Wow, this is a big loss for us here. Oh wow, Stephen has angered me one too many times. I'm off, guys. Good night. Oh wow, gee, Stephen, you've done it this time. But anyway, Fergus, we will see you later. Thanks.
We're
going to
get Cadwell.
Final
I'm
lap.
sorry.
Final lap.
Cadwell.
Final lap. You're not sorry. Don't be that guy who's sorry when he's not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Oh, and the Mercedes outscores by 5 points.
Wow.
Not bad. Not disaster.
Wow.
There we go. Guildford, it always goes wrong in the end.
After such a good first race, that race was just such a... Meh?
P2, P4 is a decent finish, but yeah. The next doubleheader in Germany and Belgium, I'm feeling confident. Feeling very confident.
I don't really know where it went wrong that race. It just...
Where's Guildford? Every time. Every time
Wow,
Guildford starts good.
Although, tell you what though, Lando Norris got P2.
Yes.
We get half the sponsor ejected.
Oh, wow, yes. I just realised. Good job.
Thank you.
I'm going back to Sky next week.
Okay. All right. Right, guys. That is it for another Motorsport Manager stream. We obviously are approaching 10, so we're aware we don't want to take too much of your... second and fourth, awesome. It was a decent result from Endel. Go and watch the first race. You'll definitely enjoy that one a little bit more. That was the better race of the two tonight, but still decent. Still, we're challenging on both fronts for the titles. This is exciting. Looks like it's going to be a season that really goes down to the wire on that basis. We're going to keep developing the car and keep pushing aggressively for that development to try and win this season. But yeah, guys, fantastic. Thanks as always for being brilliant in chat. We do love your interaction and conversations go on. Plenty of good debates going on as well. Fancy as well. Guys, that is it.
Wait, no, I'm not ready.
Steven's not ready. He's not ready. He's not ready to go. That is it. We'll see you next week for Germany and Belgium, which are generally pretty good ones. Glad you guys. Cheers, Matt. Thanks for a nice stream. I'll try and catch up with one of your Brazil stream and one of your streams over the course of the next few days, I'm sure. Best of luck in those races, if not do that.
You can do it, Matt. You can do it.
We believe in you,
Bring
Matt.
it home.
You're the man. Here we go. And as always, for all the fantastic channels who come into this stream, do go and drop them a subscribe if you have a chance. It's always nice to support those other guys in the community. We appreciate you supporting all of us by jumping in with our stream. It's always good love for us. Hey, it's a goodbye.